got it, but he got it. He shows it, and Mr. Hicks just goes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, my life is over. And it went on for like 2 weeks.
Mariah, if that video had happened while we were with our dad,
yeah,
or with our mom, and when you were over at our house for some strange reason,
yeah,
I would look at and I was watching it. I would look at the video as soon as I got there and I saw your face. I'd pause it, stare at the video, stare at you, stare at the video, stare at you, stare at the video, stare at you, and say, "Why the fuck are you in a Markiplier video?"
And like,
I'd point to my phone and be like, "What the hell?"
And why wasn't my phone?
Oh shit!
I went to do a dramatic.
Hopefully my foot cushioned the fall.
Yeah, I went to do a dramatic. But
boy,
I thought the pop socket was supposed to help me not. Of course, now it's fine.
You know how people drop their phones and it breaks their screen?
I threw my phone.
I saved something.
I can't. Whenever I drop my phone, I try and move my foot over to the phone so that way it slides off my foot.
Okay, so I was riding my skateboard, right? And me and Dustin, we were going down this hill in a parking lot.
Oh right, yeah, you threw your skateboard.
I tripped. My board got stuck in some mud or something. I don't really know. And I didn't fall, but I kind of almost tripped. I go over back to my skateboard, pick it up, and just throws it in the middle of the road. Just like, oh shit.
Yeah. That's funny.
And then I also fell. Like
Just random stories
Wednesday.
about what the fuck just went on.
Congratulations.
Wednesday I got this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I had a heat stroke the other day.
Oh shit! How bad was that?
It was Wednesday, and it was banned because we had an afternoon practice, right? It's supposed to be from 5:30 to 8:30. Well, it gets to about 6 o'clock, like, because, we start right at 5:30, and we do conditioning.
Oh
And, we weren't supposed to do it, because we were like, because the day before, Tuesday, we were like, last day of conditioning for the week, everybody, woo! Because the thing was, like, it's going to be too hot. Well, then it was only, like, 85 degrees.
It's still too hot.
But they didn't, but that was just what, like, the weather app said. They didn't take into account that we're on black asphalt parking lot. So it feels like 92, even though it's like 85.
It feels hotter than it should
the
be.
The asphalt plus
reflects it.
It makes it way hotter.
Plus you overexert yourself.
Uniform or
no, we were just in like athletic clothes. So like I was in
so it was a
t-shirt,
little
jeans, and like long socks, so I don't get like blisters or whatever. So we're doing it, but we did more than we usually do, which is the weird thing, because we can't get on the ground to do it because the asphalt's hot. She was like, okay, let's run a lap, which is no big deal. Like, running a football field,
everybody can pretty much run a full lap.
Yeah, so I run
I know, because I full sprinted one.
Shin splints.
Yeah, and so we do
that
it,
was
we
not
come
a
back,
fun experience.
we do squats, but it's, squat, jump over to the side, squat, squat.
That's stupid. What the fuck?
But it's like, we have to do it in beat with whatever music they're playing, so...
Try Skrillex. You won't get over it.
Yeah, I know. And I know it does.
He does, Art.
And,
for some reason, he likes people petting his butt.
Yeah, because he can't reach it.
So?
You can't reach anything.
So it feels good.
Well, his actual name, it's been approved, is
Those are half-sack
salmons.
That's amazing.
Look at his ball sack.
Yeah.
He has one ball. He's a
My
hitter.
future child better be funny as fuck, because I'm not spending 18 years fake laughing in my own house.
Mm-hmm. So we get done with the conditioning, and now I have to do fundamentals.
Oh shit! Fuck.
And like we haven't even started drill yet. We haven't even started working on the show. We are still doing warm-ups to the show. It's like almost an hour before we actually start working on like the show on field. And so we're doing fundamental blocks. So we're in set, and
with your instruments.
We don't have our instruments yet. But
okay.
we were doing fundamentals, and I feel weird. I just feel weird. So we have a water break, which is only a minute.
Oh, that's bullshit.
A minute to run from like the middle of the field where we were doing. Run, drink water, come back. And
you're lucky. Our football's minute breaks? 15 to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
For everybody. And there's like 2 water
It's supposed to be a minute, but it's up to the drum major. So sometimes we get a long whistle and it's supposed to be a minute, but he gets upset. So, but this was a fairly...
He gets sad? What the
It's
fuck?
up to him to decide.
Okay.
But
Sounded like you said he's sad that because he didn't get enough water.
If your drum manager is feeling like a dick, he could go like 2 seconds.
The double whistle is, alright, start heading back to the field, and the is you should be in your spot. He could. So
He could do everything he wanted to. Piss you guys off, and you wouldn't be able to do shit.
Yeah, because we have to listen to the So, but this was longer because the speakers had died, so we were changing the batteries.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't do that. I would snap, not pummel his ass into the ground. I couldn't do it.
You would. It would
Eat turf, you sack of shit.
And so I'm like sitting on the, because we all have a cooler, but there's actually nothing to be cooled in it. We have our drill books, we have sunscreen, glasses, and we all have our phone, but we don't have like anything to drink like that. We have our water jugs for it. So I sit down on the cooler and I'm like, oh no, because I can see everything closing in. I feel my arm. I'm not sweating, just bad because it means your body's no longer cooling itself. And I like start paying attention. I'm like, let's do a self-analysis. I'm like, okay, feet feel weird. I look at my hand and my hand looks like this.
Oh shit.
And I realize like I'm breathing really weird. Jonathan, one of our other drum majors, comes and he stands in front of me. He goes, "Alright, you should go sit in the shade because like here's the parking lot, and then like over right here is like the fine arts building where like the theater is." And he goes, "Oh, just go sit in the shade." So I like walk over and I sit down, and we're like 3 minutes, right? Like 3.
You're not getting any better about this.
No.
You're already past the point of
If anything, I'm starting to like panic.
I want that blanket. I'll gladly trade out my blanket that looks like that for this blanket.
Is this an iPhone charger?
No.
I kid you not,
sure?
I want that blanket.
Yes, I'm sure.
I just got that blanket.
Yeah, it's pretty soft. So, Mr. Labordas, our main, like, director, like, our head director, walks by, he goes, "Hey, kid, you alright?" And I'm just like...
Kid? My name's Ryan.
I was like, yeah. He
No.
goes, "No."
Yeah.
And, so, Kendall, best friend, and our section leader, she's already inside, because she has EIB, exercise